first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Just good enough for a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Positive yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He gets loose. As the first down is still going. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, but no signs of rust for the offense either.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to clear the way. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's picked up. Threw it across his body. A big pass. Tackle after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
One back to the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Jukes to get through. That's a nice play. They set him up first down now at the 12.
You know, offensive linemen with just a certain breed, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run produces a decent gain. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat doesn't get much that time. It's securing the play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. to him on the jet sweep. It's into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession of a pick on the very first play. He goes nowhere. Stop control behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Back to throw. It's Nelson. The pocket breaking down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. They call the draw play here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up the first half of the 21. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Passage closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Running out of time in the pocket. They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And the treated counter punch delivered. We'll see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff running right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Pulls it in. It's strong. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's an open space. And here he goes. Tackle made after a big game. So, Cook, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss. And just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a game there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. We'll have to see the big man get his touchdown.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. To throw, it's Holstein. Near the sticks, it's Young. Enough to convert on 3rd down. So first down from the 12 now. It's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback goes right off the one pass option. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Hanson. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. And they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He did not get it. Short play by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short game or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Breaks into the clear. He's at the 50. Across the 40. The 20. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Tigers. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Going after, not right through. Remember that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Puts it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Heavy blitz look here. First snap. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. He leaves the ball deep down that right side. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop after a huge play. Wins the ball at 35.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they have got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Getting thrown into the IPO, it's complete. They make the stop, not before a solid game that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they're going to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Here comes the tight end. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. Touchdown, seen. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try the option play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And when they corralled him for a loss, you could tell they worked hard on that practice.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Nelson. Defense is coming after him. Not able to connect. Incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside the own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the move now. He's going to take off. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Kick it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The wide receiver coming in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Williams. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. It's Holstein. Down near the sticks. It's Gilbert. Finding some room at the 25. He finally get him down before he reaches the 25. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here. A tough strategy. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The defense showing blitz here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Bad play by the tight end. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking for a receiver.
This quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Going again on 2nd and 10. He came on an escape. It's a sack. Time for this call to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Right behind the line. It's Moore. At the 37. That's a solid game. And the Tigers toss it to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To Dart right down the middle. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Brown behind the line. It's Davidson. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to beat this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back.
And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt. And he paid the price. Not much of a return, but the pick lands a scoring run and sets the offense up at 33. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back out of the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. Quick completion of the tight end. Breaking through at the 35. Oh, cut it out, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
To the air, it's Holstein. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They tackle him after just a 2-yard lead, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete even on the 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 3rd down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. It's Nelson. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. They make the stop just short of the mark, which get him 4th down and inches. And the Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Near the sticks, it's Kelly. And it's good for a 1st down at the 36. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him out for a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's reeled in. It's Williams. Shoots to get next to man. He rolls at the bound. That's a big gain over there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they foul him back there for a loss of feet.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Back behind the quarterback, line in the pistol. Looking for a gap. It's it's Young. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure you can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. So, Brooke, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete. He let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. On the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Solid game there. Moves the ball down to the 32. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw again. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, he couldn't hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. On the run, it's Hansen. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still got it. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to...
Deep shot toward the end zone. makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Down the middle, it's Beebe. Back at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. Wisely throw that one away.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the return will be brought down. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big shot play for this offense through the air. Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Tried to pass the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. And the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. A 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense and work that clock and seal victory.
The game moves the ball to a 34.
Now, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Crucial third down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. They'll finally bring them down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the return.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second and goal for the offense. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in back.
Touchdown, Clemson. Strong game by this quarter.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. He makes the grab for the two-point try, but there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. It's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Again, makes it second and medium. It's a heavy blitzel here. Let's see if they bring the house. They'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And if he tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Finds room at the 30. They stop him, but it's a first down